Yo, what up, adult and young adult? What it is, yo? Welcome to Obstacle Academy's, WNL's, Season 10's, Young Adult, and Adult Walkthrough. Welcome back if you've competed here before. Welcome if you haven't. If you have not competed here before, almost every time you're doing a competition at Obstacle Academy, whenever you land and dismount from an obstacle, that dismount platform is the starting platform for the next obstacle. So it's not on or pass, it is land and stay. Any movement from that block or dismount platform is an attempt at the next obstacle. Thanks for coming out to the very first qualifier of the season. The beginning of obstacle number 1, and your entire course is this big block stack way up here. Be careful up here, it's high up. The end of obstacle number 1 and the beginning of obstacle number 2 is this block right here. Bink. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 1, you are allowed with your hands this ring right here, this ring right here, and this blue bar right there. Obstacle number 2 ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 2, you are allowed with your hands this ring, this yellow bar, this blue bar, boom, to get to here. Whenever you're landing here, throughout your course, every time that you land on a dismount platform and you have a post bumped up against it, that post is totally fine. If you're landing and grab the post, totally fine. Your next obstacle, obstacle number 3, ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 3, you are allowed this block right here. You're allowed with your hands this rope right here. You are allowed this step right here. Hands, feet, whole body, no problem. Boom. Obstacle number 4 ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 4. Young adult and adult, you are allowed your hands on this blue bar. You are allowed your hands on all 3 of these little jugs, these little saucers. Boom, that'll get you to here. Obstacle number 5. Ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 5, you're allowed hands, feet, whole body on this trampoline right here. You are allowed your hands on this shield hold here. You are allowed your hands on this shield hold here, just the perimeter. You are allowed your feet on this post wrap. You're not allowed to put your feet up on top. Boom, that's gonna get you to here. Now obstacle number 6 ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 6, you are allowed with your hands, these 3 holds, these 2 rings right here, and this carrot hold here. Shout out to the mathematicians out here. T-Money didn't know what that meant. I was like, yo, you know why I'm calling this a carrot? And he's like, no. It's a mathematical term. T-Money failed math in 9th grade. He had to do it twice. After you've gotten to here, you have obstacle number 7, which ends on this block right here. Duh. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 7, you are allowed your hands on these 3 rings, that one and these 2. You're allowed your hands on these 2 eggs. Be careful. All right, it's balance time. Obstacle number 8 ends on this block here that is up on its edge. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 8, you are allowed hands, feet, whole body on the top of this blue balance beam and the top of this balance beam. Boom, that'll get you up to here. Obstacle 9 and 10 are hard, but you need to persevere. When you find yourself faced with adversity, persevere. We will persevere. Obstacle number 9 ends way over here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 9, you are allowed with your hands this whole cone line. Look at them. Boom. Look at them go. Obstacle number 10 ends way over here. Your course ends with obstacle number 10. Boom, there will be a buzzer here on competition day as always. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 10, you were allowed with your hands this ring right here, this ring right here, and the pockets on this diamond hold. Careful in there. You never know what's going to be in there. Could be a rat. Could literally be a rat. Thanks for coming out. Young adult and adult, we'll see you here.